Hello, Shadowcat back with the Rim of Time. And the last time we were here, we made good expansions down into the southeast, so all of these houses are now habitable, and some of them might even be occupied at some point. I don't know where everyone is actually sleeping right now, because I thought we needed the houses. Montoya moved in here, and I think that was it. So I honestly do not know where everyone is sleeping now, because I turned all these back into medical beds, and they're not sleeping here. So I have no idea. I just have to assume that, you know what? They found a place. And if that place is outside, then I honestly just can't help you. We also, just on a lark, emptied out this room. So we rebuilt a brand new research facility over here, which is going to be so much better, and in fact it kinda already is. The only problem is that we're building a whole bunch of these research counters, and we're out of gold. We need gold. Not a problem that I foresaw having, but also not one that's insurmountable. If I look at our treasury... Here it is. We do have silver. We've got 8,700, which isn't a terrible amount, either high or low. It will get us some gold as soon as we get a trader in. So this is going to be our new attempt to kick up our research even further. There's sterile tile in here, everything that we need to boost our performance. And so some of these are actually running at decent speed. I think this is my best one at 141%. So for every 2 points of research that we do, we're almost getting 3. Okay, and what's this? A winter's rain. What even is this? A rod of blue steel adorned in a crown of crystal shards. Interesting. Okay, well, is this something that we can, like, equip? Because it says it's a weapon. Oh, you can't because you're incapable. I mean, sure, maybe. We'll put it somewhere. There's also some slag there. We'll pick that up as well. So what are we doing today? Well, today, I want to focus on clearing some of this stuff up because I've got people in here that want this godless emblem. They want the agnostic shape. They want all of this stuff, and I don't see a reason not to do it. Granted, the last temple we made... Oh, look, they actually did build something in here. So that's an improvement. Oh, speaking of building things, can we replace the TV in here yet? Let's see, televisions... Yeah, that answer looks like a no. We can only make a tube television. That's not going to be good enough. Okay, so we need to make a temple for these people. Shouldn't be that hard. I was thinking over here because there's still a lot of room we got to fill in over there. There's room up here too. There's also this section here. This is not necessarily going to be building anything because this is mostly just to kind of block off this area that's underneath all the mountain. And just, yeah, turn this into a block. That's all I want, is just block it out. We also have a lot of construction to do on the wall up here. I could allow some of this and we can get a big chunk of that done. So I'll have them working on that while we plan out a temple somewhere. Yeah, I think I'll put it up here. And putting it up here, I think we'll use this corner because it kind of makes more sense. Okay, so temples. This one I did was 13 by 13, which is... That's a pretty good size, actually. So, 13 by 13. And then the outer wall will just bring back like this. But I mean, do we even need to bring back the outer wall? We've got the double wall on the outside. This could be a part where we just kind of start ignoring the outer wall and we can just build. No, I'm going to keep things going through this. Right now, the double wall on the outside plus the inner wall is giving us extra protection. And I don't want to give that up yet. What I can do, though, is repurpose some of this wall that's already here. Just like that. And then we can build the rest. This door can get moved, so we can save a little bit of material there. And then we'll just make a copy there. And we'll finish out the actual building once the current construction is done. We're also going to want to go ahead and not harvest, but just cut all plants in the working area. But right now they're busy with this, which, you know, is fine. Look at them go. If we can just do this wall one section at a time like this and just let them swarm it, I mean, it'll be done in no time. How are we doing on bricks? We still have 5,000 of them. And I don't know if we have any chunks yet. Oh no, yeah, we do totally have chunks. So 35 granite chunks, that'll get us a fair number of bricks as well. You know, for when we run out. Perfect, it's not taking them long at all. Now, the agnostic shape, I believe, is going to be done over here. Did we make one already? I don't think we made one already. Anonymous form. Wait, agnostic shape. Apparently we did make one. Did we? No, hold on. Do until X. It says we have 2 of them. So, I just gotta find one then. Actually, no, I'm not going to find one. I will have them find one for me once we have the building up. I'll just make a stockpile, set it to the agnostic shape, set it to critical, and they will bring it to me. One of the alpacas is pregnant. Not the most important thing in the world. This piece of wall, I'm going to move over here. What's this? So, Vengeful Machine Persona, we've seen a few of these, wants to cover the area in toxic fallout for 9 days. And if we do, we'll get Goodwill with the Aiel. Our current Goodwill is only 7. We have no real use for the Mech Commander thing. In fact, we don't really have a use for this at all. There's no reason for us to inflict this upon ourselves. So we won't. I mean, if we wanted to make friends with the Aiel, we can send them a care package. We've done it before. Okay. This can all be taken down. This can all be taken down. And then, we need to build ourselves a temple. We're actually going to replace all of this granite anyway. I don't know why I bothered to move it. Or do we have to? You know what? I actually don't have to. Because we built this temple out of granite. I could do the same with this one. Alright, we'll do it that way. Marriage is on, so Pilar and Vadim. That's excellent. Also, there's the Archaeotechnic Jubilee. We'll get to it. This is for the Stelis. Okay, that's fine. Right now, though, I need to know more about this party of agnosticism. Execution required. Well, you must be very disappointed. Alright, so you guys also use pews and the godless emblem, which is a shape on the floor. So it can look pretty much exactly like this one. Only difference is it'll be a different image on the floor. So, okay, why don't we use this as a template? I'm going to remove those two. And I'll move those two wall sections over. We'll put the doors there. Also, what was your color in general? Looks like kind of a light blue, kind of a powder blue, something like that. That's the color that we'll go for. Kind of like this, but lighter. Masterword Synthread Veil. Right, one of the people of this new faith wanted that veil. And now they've got it. We're also going to start wiring everything over here. One of the things that we do not need is granite doors. We have granite walls, but we don't need granite doors. So we can have just regular doors on here. So go ahead, get the regular doors put on, and I'll start setting up the wiring. There we go. We'll get that done. Then we'll be able to install the lights in there and everything else. Oh, you're just hanging out. I was wondering why you were just standing there. That's fine. I'm not judging. I'm not judging. I'm judging a little bit. How are we doing down here in the lab? Petros and Pittman, hard at work. What are we working on? Bioregeneration. Right, we did start that intentionally. Just because the Biosculptor, once we've made it, will be able to fix a lot of these small injuries. That does leave the question of what to do over here. And the answer is this is going to become a library. And so, to that end, we need to have shelves. We've got these wooden big shelves already, but we're going to get more of them. That's going to have to move over. Cancel that. Actually, we can do this. Well, we'll move these over. And that'll open up the center of the room so I can put both of them in immediately. Then, we'll need to have space to work in. So, I gotta make sure that I leave some room up here, because there's gotta be a place to walk in through the entryway. This is gonna be 10, 12, 12 on the inside. If I cut this out, because there's gotta be room to walk in, and I wanna have a break in the middle, I'll need an even number here, so if we just go 1, 2, 3, 4... Give a break there. But I still need to have room to put these. They can go towards the back, honestly. I mean, maybe? I guess we'll see. Maybe not. Here's what I do think I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and get a big table. You so rarely get a chance to use these big tables. We're not going to need this. We're not going to need this. We don't need this. We don't need this. Perfect. And now I can go ahead and fill in the rest of these. There we go. Or I could just leave these where they are, honestly. It wouldn't be that big a deal. We could take another table and just put it right here to give lots of space for people. There's still a walkthrough right here. And we'll just put chairs on either side so that there'll be a lot of room in here for people to sit and read, sit and work, whatever it is that they have to do. We'll fill up all these with books. I never did change these. So we'll do this right now. I'm going to make it so that anybody can write books. So that we can get some books. Because I want to have a proper library at some point. And there might be an easier way to do this, but this is how we're going to do it. So this is intellectual, medicine, melee, mining, growing, and social. Alright, we'll copy this, come over to the typewriter, we will delete all of those and copy that back in, and there we go. So now anybody should be able to come in here and help work on books. And like I said, once we get chairs and everything put into here, we'll be able to have a place where people can read. Alright, how are we doing up here with the temple? Looks like everything is wired. So now, let's light it up. And it looks like the places to put the lights are going to be in the middles of the walls. So there, 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 and there. Alright, go ahead and light up the inside. And I'm not worried about wood. We have so much wood. Okay. Let's go ahead and make sure these are all normal. I didn't set that for the other one, but it came out okay. So I'll make sure those are normal. Copy and paste. This, however, I've got these all on the floor, but we could dedicate a couple of shelves in the back towards it. And then we can destroy that. Alright, so this should be good to go now. So I just gotta wait for them to get that done. How are we doing on the research? This is one of the biggest problems I'm having right now, is getting the research done. And I want to get these things built, but, like, there's no one with gold. we may have to send somebody out. Problem is, I've kind of given everything away. We don't really have much to sell except to just take silver and trade it for gold. We got nothing but blocks over here on the floor. We do have these things that we never put up. These emanators. We could definitely use one. Right here would be good. It'll cover this entire area. Right there can go one, and we can put the other one in the prison. Won't be useful all the time, but if there's a place that people are likely to be miserable, it'll be here. We've had these things forever, and we've just never used them. So now we fix that. Alright, the library is looking good. I'm going to double check this. Okay, so all that looks fine. I don't know when anyone's actually going to get around to doing anything, though. That'll just kind of be a wait-and-see thing. I actually might move this over a little bit. We'll move them over. Because there's a lot of dirt in here. I'll move this table up and we'll build a couple more bins in here. Also, it is the summertime, so we are farming. That is going to slow things down a little bit. But not too much. Alright, so we got the lights installed in here. Let's set up this temple. So, first things first, we're going to need the floor. And for that, I'm going to go to Rimfeller and I'm going to fake the stone into the doors. So it matches the walls. But for the floors themselves, sky blue. Is that this blue? This is sky blue. Do I have anything lighter than a sky blue? There's a pastel blue. That's a pastel green. This might be the best I get. Alright, that's going to be our color for the floor. So we'll come back there after the floors are all done. Oh, and also, I suppose I should take care of this now. Slate tile. It's going to come down there. And we'll have a rare double path down here. Alright, so that'll get all the roadways, well, not roadways, but walkways put in. Can't really call them roadways when no one's driving on them? Well, no, I guess it still makes them roads, doesn't it? It's a road if it's traveled on. I mean, the Romans built roads. They didn't have cars. And since I'm thinking about it, the lawn plot. We've got mud over here that we can't build on. That's a shame. Either way, we'll let him do that. We'll take a look at the library. How's the library doing? Slow progress is still progress. Now the funny thing is, though, that writing is also intellectual. The only reason no one's writing right now is because writing is turned way down. If I turn writing all the way up, like research is, anyone who's not researching, I mean, once all these get filled up, and they're almost never filled up, so this is a pipe dream. But regardless, anyone that's not researching when all these are filled up should automatically go to writing. Also, when did we get slate blocks? Did somebody make some? That would be amazing. Oh, yeah! Lolo's doing it. That's fantastic, because we can use those. We have a lot of walkways to put in. And we're not going to need granite blocks for a while. Yeah, we still have 4,700. Which means we could probably come up here and do another section of the wall. But once we get the temple and the library done, I think we'll just be able to undo the wall entirely and just let them go ham on it. Alright, it's starting to look good. Now I put all the lights in on all four sides. I didn't really leave room for trash bins. However, there's not exactly a lot of traffic in these, so we shouldn't need trash bins. There's a scrap trader. Generally, they only buy things. But maybe we can get some gold out of them. There's also the livestock wranglers. I don't think we'll get any gold out of them either, but we can try. We definitely don't need food. I mean, we're pretty good on food, right? Yeah, we're good on food. I mean, the food's not overflowing, which is a little concerning. Because it's amazing how a colony this big can go from having an overwhelming amount of food to having no food. Also, why is there a rat in here? We have vermin. Why do we have vermin? The celebration of violence? Oh, it's a dance party. Yeah, we can totally do that. We're also waiting on an inspiration right now. It's another 15 days before we can do another novice testing. Sounds like somebody's practicing. Or no, wait, they're not practicing. Somebody's shooting a gun in the kitchen. I mean, I don't know what I expected. Obviously, you needed to hunt it. I didn't tell you how to hunt it. There you go. You got it. Now we got bullet holes to fix. I never claimed that they were smart. Alright, carpet's almost done. Once the carpet is done, we can start with all the furnishings inside. Inspired recruitment. We have no one to recruit. Besides that, we're not really doing a whole lot of recruiting anyway. And a butcher. Okay. Anna's already talking to these people, though, so that's fine. First things first is the scrap trader. Again, they will buy pretty much anything. The problem is they don't sell anything. And so this is not going to work out for us. At least I don't think it will. Is there anything that we want to sell? Anything we need to sell? Oh, we have 900 tobacco leaves. We can definitely get rid of some of those, I think. We have these seeds that we're not using. We can get rid of those. In terms of weapons, we've gotten rid of most of the weapons that we don't want. Oh, look at that. We have a Staff of Blazing Power and the Winter's Reign. And we're not using either one of them. We should fix that. Yeah, I don't see anything in here that we need to get rid of necessarily. So we'll just do that. Now, what about the farmer? No, no gold. Which, you know, didn't expect it. So, forget about it. And I'm not even going to try the butcher. The butcher's not going to have gold. They'll take gold, I'm sure, but they're not going to have any. Alright, we're still building chairs down here. However, somebody came through and cleaned it up, and it's looking rather nice now. Which, you know, good enough for me. Now I just want to have books. Now, half the reason why we may be running out is because I did turn growing down to 2s. I questioned it when I did it. I wasn't sure how well that was going to work out for me. It may still work out poorly. But if they're not busy with construction and they're not doing research, they should be doing growing. So if there's any problems right now, it's because I've been keeping them too busy. Marble columns. Do we even have marble? I don't even know. We're going to find out, though. And then you guys use pews as well. So we'll go ahead and install these. Just make sure you do the carpet first. And these can all be normal quality. And then you guys want the goddess emblem. So we gotta find that. That's gonna be down under ideology. We're looking for the goddess emblem. Here we go. That'll go right there. Wait, pillows? Did I get that wrong? Hold on a second. Goddess emblem. Party of agnosticism. Yeah, goddess emblem, agnostic shape, pews. No, it doesn't want pillows. I don't even know why that was an option. Yeah, I don't know why that's an option. But we'll go ahead and put up a couple of lecterns. We'll also need to get a couple of bins in here to keep things clean. I know that I said we don't need to. We don't need to. I'm going to do it anyway. Actually, no. We'll do it with this symmetry. Alright, very good. What's this? A wild gander? I don't care. We can close out all of those. They're not important. How are we doing over here at research? Pretty good. The research that we're working on is actually really big. It takes 8,000, and since we started off Neolithic, it's more. Yeah, base cost is 4,000, but it becomes 8,000 because of our tech level. And since our tech level doesn't really rise for some reason, and it is what it is. Alright, getting more chairs built. Chairs always take forever. It would be possible to build a real chair faster than they can build a dining room chair in here. Now, I'm not saying it would be a great chair. I'm just saying it could be done fast. Alright, we are also going to need those agnostic shapes. So, just like I said earlier, we're going to get a stockpile zone. We're going to make it critical. And we're going to need an agnostic shape. And it's not showing up here. Why not? Aesthetic shaper. Okay. Let's try and find it this way. We're going to be looking for buildings, art, grand sculptures, large sculptures, terror sculptures. I mean, if it didn't show up when I searched for it, I don't know what I'm going to find looking for it this way. Unless I just go looking for it. Like, where would it be? It'll be in one of these storage areas. Wooden scribing table. We need to pull that back out, actually. Steel urn. Okay, it's not in there. Wait, did we not build any? I thought we built some. Agnostic shape, that's what they want, right? And if we set this in to do until X, and we want it to be at least normal quality, says it's done. But if it's done, then where is it? Unless it's already in place? Wait, could that be? No. Yes? Anonymous form. Where could it be? That's where components are. I'm not sure. It's not going to be in there, because the Aes Sedai don't have idols like that. It's not in this room, which is looking really good, by the way. I mean, just look at it. It's fantastic. Honestly, we should probably do this in the other one, too, now that I think about it, so that people have places to eat afterwards. We already looked at that one. I have no idea where these are. I really have no idea. You would think they'd be up here because this is where all of the buildings go. Specifically buildings. But they're not. Okay then, we'll do it a different way. Let's just pretend that they don't exist. And we'll do 2 more. I'm going to turn all these down. You just drop it on the floor. Somebody else will come and take care of it. By the way, that tactic does not work with your mom. Alright, and we have too many of these now. So I gotta forbid those until we cut more granite chunks. Somehow end up over here? No, it did not somehow end up over here. I have no idea where those agnostic symbols are. It's weird. Either way, though, we've got this done. So hopefully that's going to make them happy, somewhat. It's progress, at least. Alright, this stuff is done down here, which means I can start rearranging things. Not much, I just need to move the table up. And move those up, so that I can put some bins in here. A surgical supplier. They might have some gold? There's a chance? Oh, you're already right there. Fantastic. You could do this for me. This is a learning opportunity for you. Actually, it's looking like that's a big old no. Okay, no, they don't trade in gold. I will have to send somebody out to get some gold then. It's not what I wanted to do, but it's what I'm going to have to do. I do have people in here working, though. That's good. Excellent. And that table got moved. So, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to clear out any planning lines that are still in here, because we don't need those. And I'm going to grab these bins here and make copies of them right there. And that's going to be it. Hopefully, we can turn this into a library at some point. These are set for books, right? All books? Okay, not all books, because there's also all of these arcane tomes. Which I don't think we have any, but I want to include them. Books are books. And so, here's all of our animal books and everything else. So, we'll copy this, paste it onto all of those, paste it onto all of those. Except that one should be done up there. Alright. So, we good? I think we're good. We already got one bin put in. This could take a very long time, though, given, you know, what happened down here. I don't know why nobody is building these. Is it because of the... Is it because of the quality builder thing? Unset quality builder? Okay. Maybe that's it. I will just unset the quality builder and let whoever wants to come in do it. Maybe that will get them done. I know that we've had problems with Quality Builder in the past. Okay, so gold. Need some. I guess it's time to set up a trip for Antonides. Now, given that we're only going for one thing very specifically... we don't need to take a whole lot. So we're just going to travel to Tyr. I'm going to send the literal MVP. Your value is 3,400 silver. We're going to send you, and I need some pack animals. Specifically, elephants. So I'm going to take 2 elephants. As far as items go, the only thing I want you to take with you is going to be silver. And then, you know, whatever else you want to take with you, which you're going to take along some food, you'll take some hay for the elephants. You will take a bedroll. And some medicine. Good. Yep. Looks good. Send it. Speaking of hay, we've got plenty still. It's kind of amazing. All the struggling that we have done over hay in the past, I think we finally got it solved. Okay, we did unset Quality Builder. Is that going to change anything? It apparently is changing things. Good. Oh, by the way, I should probably go ahead and build lecterns up here at some point. Nobody in the lab. A little disappointing. However, I think we can call the library done at this point. And I gotta say, I like it. We could use another light in here, though. It looks off-center. And I do love symmetry. You know, when I can get it. Alright, so given that's all done, maybe I just go ahead and turn them loose on this wall? The Boomalope has confusion. I don't care. I'm going to go ahead and turn them loose on this wall and let them go ahead and just knock themselves out building. Okay. And get those bridges as well. So the blocks are over here. All you got to do is come over here, just grab some blocks and go to work. Okay? It's like Tetris. Except the blocks don't disappear once you make a full row. And perfect, all the pews are done. All I had to do is turn off Quality Builder. See, I told you it's a little bit on the weird side. Okay, well, we can also go ahead and get a couple of bins put in there. We can also go ahead and move these towards the corners. Oh, bioregeneration's done. Excellent. We'll get to that in just a second. Okay, very good. Now, bioregeneration. That is going to be a big machine. And honestly, it should probably go in here. The question is going to be where. So that's going to be down here under ideology. Yeah, here we go. Biosculptor pod. Again, it's a big machine. Question is, where are we going to put it? And I'm kind of thinking that we could build 4 of them. We put one like here, here, and turn them over. One there, and one there. And, I mean, I kind of like this. Yeah, we're going to do it that way. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll be able to start putting people back together. Build complete, agnostic shape. So we should have 2 of these now. And it literally says agnostic shape. So I'm going to go ahead and tell it to put this in here right now. That being said, though, I'm going to do the search again. Agnostic. Again, I can't search for it. I don't know why. So I told it to build 2. If there's another one, it should be over here. Yes, here, the agnostic shape. And we'll put it right there. Alright, oh, and Antonides is gone. I didn't even realize that he'd left already. And now he's there. Okay, let's trade. So I need gold. How much gold can I get from you? They have 143. What's that going to cost me? 1,500. You know what? It's a steal of a deal at twice the price. We'll take it. And while we're here, is there anything else that we need? We'll take some Neutramine, just so we don't have to make as much. Always buy components. Advanced components, not as needed. Medicine, we're pretty good. Iron ore. Oh, too heavy. How much can we get away with? Actually, should we just get, like, steel? Just regular old steel? Again, it's too heavy. What about 400? Yeah, 400 seems good. So this will cost us 3,700. And that should be fine. Good enough for me. Make the trade. Bring it home. Caravan has run out of food. It's okay, you're not that far from home. If you're a little bit hungry, I promise you will survive. Yeah, speaking of components, how many components do we have left? 56 of them, and each one of these is going to use 4. Alright, what are we working on now? Orbital launch? Requires computing systems. It'll give us beam cannon satellite pods and bombardment satellite pods. Oh, okay. That's fancy. Is it something we need? It could be useful against sieges. Not gonna lie. Although the 1 power has served us well for a long time now. So I don't know if we need it. But you know what? It's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. That's just the way things are. Medical treatment needed. What happened? Lowler. No, Pittman. What's wrong? Oh, it's your anxiety. Okay, well that's fair, I guess. Anxiety and intelligence do tend to go hand in hand. Turns out when you're smart enough to realize that the world is an awful place, you tend to worry about it more. It's a curse. It's alright though. We're going to get back with the gold. I don't remember how much gold we picked up, but each one of these needs 10. And we have 11 of them, so I think we will have more than enough gold to get this done. And so that's just going to leave some of these festivals to do. This is going to expire on the 13th of Jugust. It's currently the 7th. And that'll be done at the Steelist. That's over here? Yeah. Should we do it now? Everyone is kind of sleeping, though. Yeah, it's midnight. We're not going to do this at midnight. And there are some things to be done at midnight. Like, I don't see a point in doing the Sky Lantern Festival during the day. While you absolutely could. And there'd be nothing wrong with that. I just feel like you're going to lose some of the effect. Who's an optimist? Oh, Sela. And Philip's having a panic attack. It's just all over the place now. But I guess that's to be expected when you have a colony of this size. I mean, everything is going to happen. It's just the law of averages. And I know that we saw this thing. Is anyone going to bring it back? Oh, well, they're busy up here on the wall. Actually, you know what? That's not a bad thing. That is not a bad thing. How we doing on granite? We're down to 3,600. Almost 37. We'll be generous, call it 37. Let's see. This can actually get moved down, I think. Actually, we don't even really need it at all. I'm just going to leave it there for now. It's a nice auxiliary spot. And you've come to build. Alright, well, once morning comes, we'll go through and we'll do the, we'll do one of the festivals. And Gumpy, where are you going? I don't know, but you just teleported. That's right, you have the one power, and you can use gates. A lot of this is actually ready to harvest. I've just got people too busy on construction at the moment. It's like they are working on the bridges down here, though. And you're washing. Are you getting stuck there? Are you stuck? Please don't be stuck. Let's see if we can move this wall, because I think you're stuck. I never figured somebody would get stuck out here doing it like this. You literally walled yourself in, like a Amontillado. I mean, I guess you brought food with you, so that was good. Or somebody's sneaking you food through the wall. I mean, one or the other. Okay. Antonitis, you close? You are close. We lost 200 hay in storage. That's okay, honestly. I'm not worried about it. Alright, and Antonitis is back. With gold. Is somebody going to let Jeremy out of there? Kinnerk? Oh, that's reserved by Lon. Okay, that's fine. Alright. Jeremy moved. Good enough for me. Let's put the wall back. Man, look at them go. Prediction of a problem causer? I'm sure that will be fine. More importantly, where's my elephants and where's my gold? Okay, we got 143 gold. Perfect. So we'll have enough gold to get the rest of these done. We also brought back more silver and more components for the Biosculptor pods, which we're already working on. Now, one of the things, though, is we don't have bioregeneration yet. I don't think. Or maybe we do? Let's see. What do we have here? So, this is the medic cycle. Heal all fresh wounds, one random infectious disease. We have the bioregeneration cycle. Heal all fresh wounds, heal one random permanent injury, restore small missing body parts like fingers and toes. That is going to require glitter world medicine. I think we've got it. There's also the age reversal and the pleasure cycle. Right now, I'm only really interested in the bioregeneration. And we have 30 glitter world medicines. Now, we may learn to make more. Can we make more? We can make industrial medicine, but we can't make literal medicine yet. That's research that we still need. But let's see. Solarian, you're missing a toe. You're also missing your jaw. I mean, we have a lot of people that are in really rough shape. But I think we can make life better for them. So, I guess just now it's a question of who. And that might take a minute for me to figure out. So, we are kind of running long on time anyway. I may save that for another time. If I could get just one more thing, it would be I would love to see this stuff finished. Can we do that? I mean, the wall is all but done. And so that's very impressive. We're ready to start on a new section of wall. I can get that planned in. Who's in the cafe? Nice. Construction botched. It's fine, it's just a wall. This stuff hasn't been moved in yet. However, I do see gold missing. Is somebody bringing it there, or are they working on it down here? They're working down here. Excellent. We've almost got them done. There's just one more left. Perfect. That is 20 research counters. Unfortunately, it looks like they don't all reach each other. Looks like the ones on this side are not reaching to this side, so it's not going to be perfect. But now, they should all be equal, I think. So let's take a look. The ones in the corners are going to be 142% research speed. And that should be the same across all four corners. Yes, it is. And the ones in the middle? 148%. That is fantastic. So again, it's not the perfect setup, but it's going to be good enough. We have enough research space now that we should be able to blow through a lot of this. I mean, we started on orbital launch pods. We're already halfway done. So, keeping in mind that one of our goals is to finish all research, this is going to go a long way towards that. We have a lot of research to do still. But I mean, this is the end of it. I mean, this is Starship. And we don't have anything beyond Starship. There are mods that do that, but we don't have that. We need to get that done still. But this one's done, 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 done. Almost done. We could probably use that. This is Glitter World Technologies. We have a lot to do here. But this is actually where we're working. We got launch systems. We're now working on orbital launches. And then there's a lot to do there. Antimatter we've barely started on. We'll get to work on this eventually. Yeah, we still have a lot to do. And then there's this. GlitterNet stuff. I'm not even sure what it does, to be honest. We just haven't got there yet. But we will. We will. So, all in all, good progress today. The wall for the northeast is done. I mean, with the exception of that one little piece of wall, we'll take care of it. But it's done. they can still spawn in here, and they can still technically shoot through here, but they can never cross this water. So we're safe there. And that means that we have our walls across the entire top half of this map. We have the new temple done. Haven't had a chance to use it yet, but we will. We do have these things waiting for us. We were going to do them today. We didn't get to them today. We'll get to them next time. These are looking good over here. I'm going to put some tables in here now. Just like we did down here for the Steelus. So, there we go. And let's just go ahead and make sure that these are normal. We can do the same thing up here, but that's going to require a little bit more rearranging. Not worried about it right now, but we did at least get our agnostic shapes, so they should be happy. All the people that worship here, they should be very happy right now. We can get rid of that. So, progress. Made some. Next time, we'll put these things to work. We'll hopefully get more research done. The next expansion? I don't know. Also, these lawn plots, I can get these done between games. Yeah, there we go. That'll be fine. I'll keep them busy with that. We have extra houses, so I don't need to build more houses, so we'll just focus on the outside walls. And once the outside walls are done, we can pretty much call the map captured. Even if it's not fully developed. At that, once the entire map is captured at least, we'll be able to work on research exclusively, continue upgrades, and then hopefully we can put this to rest. That's the goal at least. So, if you want to see how much progress we can make towards that, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, that way you get notified every time these videos come out. If you know somebody else who's also into either the Wheel of Time or RimWorld, share this video with them. Otherwise though, if you're just like me, you like what I do, leave a like on the video, leave a comment down below. I will see you next time for the Rim of Time. And until then, take care.